Hello and welcome to part 2 of round 3 of the World V8 Supercars 2011 season. When we left it, we were watching Matt Clark, Philip Antonio and John Wilson have a battle, and we rejoin them now on lap 11. Philip Antonio pursuing Matt Clark. John Wilson watching in brief. There's Miguel Vinatea in the background, and Steve Davis also as well, recovering after his lap 2 spin. And Antonio looks like he's lining up Matt Clark for a move. Indeed he is. Through he goes the inside at Prost. That's a superb move there from Philip Antonio. One Brit on another. An excellent pass, textbook manoeuvre. Now here's James Johnson still fighting with Jesper Torborg. We saw this earlier, and James Johnson has run very wide indeed at turn 1. It's going to allow Jesper Torborg to get a run on him. Down towards turn 3, under the trees. Jesper getting out of shape under brakes. Goes in very deep, cuts back. James Johnson on the outside now for turn 4 though. Oh, he's going to make the move stick though. Anyway, indeed he does. Sweeps through and cuts across as well for turn 5. That was a great retake there from James Johnson. He's really hungry for a good result here. Now Jesper Torborg and Tobias Slamo together. Oh, and Jesper's got completely out of shape under braking for turn 9 and has whacked the wall very hard indeed. That will compromise the rest of his race. Look at the damage to that left hand side. Now here is Ben Crooks and Ike Roding. After the pit stops, Ben's making his way back through once again. Down the inside of Ike he comes. And he's going to make the move stick. Textbook pass there from Ben. Now is Jesper Torborg once again, 6th after the pit stops. Oh, he's run very, very wide indeed. And through is going to go his 3ID FCR teammate, Ben Crooks. Yes, he is. So that's another position there for Ben. He just needs to pick up points today after his struggles in qualifying. Jesper maybe struggling with that Torborg, with that damage, but they both got drive-through penalties for speeding. So both 3ID FCR teammates have drive-through penalties here. As we see the standings at the moment, just after the first round of pit stop, Antonio running longer than most drivers here today. Look at all the time they're losing. It's just 40 kilometers an hour through these pit lane as the cars go flying past in excess of 220 or 40 kilometers an hour, and they've lost lots and lots of time. There goes Steve Davis, there goes Matt Clark, and that's going to cost the championship leader very dear indeed, and the ATC. Oh, Matt Clark goes very wide in turn 1, gets back on track though, but that's going to cost both of these drivers lots and lots of time, lots and lots of points as well. That's the big issue. But Crooks is coming back up the inside of Matt Clark immediately. Oh, a little bit of hip and shoulder onto the AstroTurf. That gives Ben the high ground for turn 4, and he takes advantage of the fact he's got that high ground, and through he goes. Now, lap 19. Gary Lennon versus Emilio Rodriguez. Rodriguez, our pole sitter, he also had a drive-through penalty. And he's going to go through on Gary Lennon and take the position away from the Scottish driver. In the background there we can see Florian Strauss, who also had problems in the pits. There's many problems in the pits here today for drivers. Getting the car slowed down and getting pinged for speeding. Here's Steve Davies, he's got Ben Crooks, the championship leader, ranging right up behind him. And trying to make a move on the inside at turn 3 once again, and he goes through. Oh, Steve Davies well out of shape. He gets back going once again, but doesn't want to put the power down too hard there, as there's not much grip on the outside of the track, and through goes Jesper Torborg also. So Steve Davis lost 2 positions there with that small mistake. Now here's Jeff Dobbing versus Ike Roding. Jeff was one of the ones who did not get a drive-through penalty, and therefore able to pick up plenty of positions. As always, a very solid race from Jeff. Always sees the big picture. Very, very strange avoidance of each other there from Roding and Jeff. Now they're going to go side by side down towards turn 10. Ike's had this before with Steve Davis. And is Jeff going to go around the outside? He's not. Inside, sorry, he's not. And Ike Rodin moves up one more position. Now here's Joachim Schaustad, lap 21, into the first corner. Oh! He's hit the curb very hard indeed, and roll over he goes onto his roof. Look at the damage as well it's caused. Now here's Florian Strauss. He's the next one to line up to get past Gary Lennon after he saw his rival Emilio Rodriguez do the same. Got a great run out of the first corner, final corner. Down towards the first corner he comes to take the position from Lennon. As in the background we see there it is Joachim Schaustad just recovering from that roll. Now here's Philip Antonia versus William Levesque. After the pit stops, Levesque still with big damage on that car. Doing well just to keep in the race, but of course he's dropping back through the field with no speed at all with that damage. He gets well out of shape on the AstroTurf, and through goes Antonia to take the position, and through is going to go Anders Nielsen also. Antonia and Nielsen, other drivers who had drive-through penalties. Now here is Nielsen. Neil fancies his chances of getting past Philip Antonia. He's shown greater speed throughout the season, and here Antonia's having a great run at this track. As I said before, it's one of his favourite tracks, and he's showing just why here today. Oh, he gets out of shape though, down towards turn 5. Spoke too soon. Through goes Anders Nielsen. Very opportunistic. It's a great move. And now Antonia has it all to do once again to get back past the Swedish driver. Now here's James Fellows and Mark Famman. Famman with plenty of problems in the pits. He's down to 18th in the field, and he's looking to get past James Fellows. Into turn 6 and out to turn 7. Oh, well out of shape there. James gets on the power, and through goes Fanman. He'll like that. Very easy pass there. 17th is now Fanman. See in the background is James Fellows. Oh, but Fanman's hit that curb very hard, and he's spinning around and around. Oh, gets him back going once again. James Fellows going to retake the position, but Mark Fan was extremely lucky there. Great recovery. A full 360 at 160 kilometers an hour. And it's all to do once again to get back past James Fellows in the Botolo entry. On the outside he is into turn 3, but out of shape he's going to go James Fellows, and through goes Mark Fanman. For the Burnley race crew, he's not having the greatest race here. In big contrast to Ike Roding, who has shown great speed. Now back at the fast chicane once again. Mark Fanman, has he learnt from earlier? He's going to hit the curb again. He's going to hit the curb again. He's hit it harder this time. Oh, he's going to smash into the wall. That's huge damage. Oh, it's suspension failure as well. You see the car rocking down on its right front. Here we go now with Fanman sweeping through. Hits it far too hard and smack into the barrier. That's a huge crash. You would have thought he would have learned from the first time he did that, but he didn't. And that's the end of Mark Fanman's challenge here today. Lap 30 of 39. Philip Antonia running very long on his pit strategy. Oh, over goes Philip Antonia. Oh, almost takes out the championship leader as well. Applies the brakes just about quickly enough not to hit the barrier too hard. He gets going once again, just ahead of William Levesque. That's a big fight there for Ben Crooks, championship leader. Oh, you see, just clips the curb just a bit too hard, rolls it right over. Gets back going once again as Jesper Torborg misses him. Spectacular stuff there at the first corner here today. Here is Anders Nielsen and Steve Davis. Anders Nielsen, whoa, off the track into the gravel trap. Under braking, through goes Steve Davis. Off the side of Steve Davis's car also as well. He's got big damage in that driver's door. You'll like the fact that Nielsen's made a mistake. Those two had a great battle at Adelaide. Here's Vinnatea and Ike Roding. Ike's had problems in the pits, but he's shown great speed here today. And a fancy chance to get past Vinnatea. Vinnatea runs wide onto the grass, and Roding has the pace to get past on the straight. Through the inside he comes, Nice, easy pass. We've seen it so many times today. It's a real problem area, that fast chicane. Difficult enough in F1 cars, never mind in these cars which have zero downforce pretty much. Here is Davis and Nielsen once again, and Nielsen's going to try and go on the inside. Davis fights back, bit of contact there between those two. Nielsen tries to go around the outside or cut back at least, but it's not going to happen. Davis holds on to that position. Nielsen's got a great run now out of turn 5 down towards turn 6. He's having a look. No, it's difficult to pass into here with the curved entry to the braking zone. Davis holds on once again. Getting towards the end of the race, the driver's getting tired. Battles are getting fraught. And Nielsen again looks to the inside. And this time he looks like he's got it made. He has got it made. Well, he's going to run onto the gravel though. Davis has got the run around the outside. I'm going to take the position back once again. So again, great battling between these two in the V8 Supercars. We saw it at Adelaide. We've seen it here today again at Melbourne. Here's Miguel Vinnari just ahead of that battle. Oh, he's got out of shape at turn 5. He's whacked the wall. That slowed him up. He's only got one lap to go. Oh, he just gets going again, but he's having to get out of the way of these two. It looks like he's got quite a bit of damage because he's taking it quite gingerly. But the winner of the race is going to be Tobias Schlemmer. He took advantage of all the pit stop hassles that Strauss and Rodriguez had, and Schlemmer's going to beat his illustrious teammates to the win here today in round 3. That's his first Touring Pro Series win and his first V8 Supercars win of the season. A little bit of a surprise here today, but he showed great pace in qualifying, out-qualifying Florian Strauss and beating him in the race. Also, second Florian Strauss, as we were saying. Third, Emilio Rodriguez. Fourth, best result of the season for Gary Lennon. Fifth, and again, best result of the season for James Johnson. Sixth, Ben Crooks managed some solid points after a difficult qualifying and a drive for penalty also as well. Jesper Torborg, 7th, also a difficult race for him. 8th was John Wilson, he kept moving forward. 9th, Matt Clark, he's done very well indeed after coming up from Division 2. And rounding out the top 10 was Ike Rodin. Join us on the 25th of June for live coverage from Barber Gallo